Captain, the halyards is hooked up on the half-deck, and the stern is astove with the starboard.
The sheets is a-shaking the shackles, Captain.
The capstan's caught up in the cockpit, Captain, and the scupper is scuppered. What do we do, Captain?
Halyards, shackles, scuppers? Find me the ship's dictionary, master mate. Oh!
Yes, it had been a shocking tempest. But in the night, the wind died, the waves subsided, and next morning there was nothing to be seen save for a tiny raft, and on it, a solitary figure.
Stuttering starfish, what a staggering storm. Can't remember a thing after that last great wave. Suppose I'm lucky to be alive. But oh dear me, my ship foundered, me shipmates lost. Not a sail in sight, and I'm all alone on the boundless ocean. Jumping jellyfish. What's that?
It moved it, Captain.
Eh?
The dictionary, what you was asking for, Captain.
And your early morning cuppa, Captain.
No papers, Captain. They don't seem to have delivered today.
Where have you all come from?
Crew's quarters, Captain. Down below, of course. But oh, no. Where's the rest of the ship?
Sunk without trace, master mate. We are alone in the midst of a hostile ocean.
Oh, and at the mercy of the sharks and the she-monsters.
He-monsters, Pirate Barnabas. Most of them are masculine.
Captain, if my eyes do not mistake me, I perceive a sail.
Scuttling cuttlefish, so it is. We are saved, me hearties. Full speed ahead.
Aye,
Captain. Mind you, Captain, we don't know what ship it is. And, that hat of yours.
Might make them think we were pirates. No, that would never do.
Here, try this one for size, Captain.
Oh, the very thing, master mate. Yes, that's much better.
I reckon there's something familiar about that ship, Captain.
Yes, seem to have seen it somewhere before. Why, shuddering sharks, it's me own ship. It's the Black Pig.
Ahoy there, Captain! Welcome back!
It's Tom, the cabin boy.
Yes, and we never even noticed he was missing.
Come on board, all of you. You're just in time for breakfast. It's sausages today. Welcome back to the Black Pig, Captain. And what on earth are you wearing that ridiculous hat for?
But I still don't understand. Oh, I see.
That's right, Captain. That last big wave tore the whole of the well deck away, plus the hatch. And the crew's quarters and all. And I've been sailing around ever since, trying to find you.
Well, I'll be scuppered.
See? Fits like a glove.
Incredible.
Right. You get it nailed down while I finish off the breakfast.
So the pirates set to work with hammer and nails, and very soon everything was, more or less, shipshape again.
See, Tom? You can trust to your gallant captain to stick to his ship at all cost, eh?
Yes. Well, I suppose he did stick to part of it,
thought Tom. But he just carried on frying the sausages for breakfast and said nothing, as the Black Pig sailed happily away in search of new adventures.
Cannon practice. Number 1 gun, ready to fire?
Ready to fire, Captain.
Fire! Number 2 gun.
Aye, Captain.
Fire! Number 3 gun.
Coming, Captain.
Fire! Suffering sardine, Pirate Willie. Do you still not know the difference between gunpowder and pepper?
It was a fine day for target practice. The Black Pig lay at anchor in the lee of a friendly seaport, and the knowledge that Cutthroat Jake, the captain's worst enemy was locked up in the town prison, made Pugwash unusually confident.
Having thus far discharged a gunpowder only, we will now proceed to work with the cannonball. Load up, master mate, and make sure that your weapon is pointing out to sea. We do not wish to cause consternation ashore.
Pointing out to sea and ready to fire, Captain.
Fire!
Oh, crikey. Oh, no. Oh, help. Oh, dear.
Congratulations, master mate. You have hit one of the larger buildings on the quayside.
Well done, master mate. I always knew you was a...
Silence, Pirate William. That was, moreover, our one and only cannonball. We shall now have to row ashore to retrieve it.
Maybe it was just as well they didn't fire it off at the ocean. Only thing is, I've a sort of idea that the building they've hit is the town prison.
Squawk, you done it good and proper this time, master mate.
Yes, I wonder if there's anyone at home. Please, could we have our ball back? Ah, thank heavens for that. There's a... Oh, no, it's...
Oh, yes, you old ruffian, you. Cutthroat Jake at your service. Disturb a peaceful citizen having his afternoon nap, would you?
Quick, back to the ship.
After 'em, boys.
Grab the rope, all of you. Hang on, Captain. Hold tight, master mate. That's right, Barnabas. Careful, Willie.
They're here, Captain. They're going to board us.
Well, do something then. Hoist the mainsail. Weigh the anchor. Full speed ahead.
No time, Captain. But don't worry. Willie's gunpowder will do the trick. Listen. Right. Now we can hoist the mainsail, weigh the anchor, and go full speed ahead.
Just you wait and shoot. I'll make mincemeat of and shoot. I'll shoot. Shoot.
But there was nothing much that Cutthroat Jake could do, as he and his crew heaved and shook helplessly in their longboat, and the Black Pig sailed away from the harbour.
Trust your old captain to think up that cunning wheeze and bring old Jake to his knees. Or should I say, sneeze.
Yes, but the captain won't be so happy when he finds he has to do without Pepper for the rest of the voyage,
thought Tom, as he steered the ship safely out into the open sea. But he said nothing.
Tom, lad, bring me my navigation table.
Here you are, Captain.
Master mate, me chart, please.
One chart as requested, Captain.
Pirates Willie, Barnabas, me compass and dividers, please. Thank you. Now, holding the chart down with the compass thus, and taking the dividers firmly in the right hand, we shut the eyes tightly and find our position thus. Amazing what one can do with modern scientific instruments.
The fact was that Captain Pugwash was lost. Not only lost, but becalmed as well. No breath of wind stirred the sails, and even if it had, the captain hadn't the faintest idea which way to sail.
In actual fact, Captain, I could tell you exactly where we are.
Indeed, master mate. How so?
We are here, where it says, beware of sea monsters.
And what leads you to that conclusion?
Because if you look over your shoulder, Captain, you will observe a dirty great sea monster.
Battling barnacles! Help!
Yeah. Oh! What's it want, Captain?
Food, I should think.
Hey, I reckon that means us.
No, Willie. That's not a man-eating monster. Let's try it with some ship's biscuits.
Careful, Tom, lad. Don't go too close.
There. It seems to like that. And that's given me an idea, Captain. Suppose you take another box of biscuits and a length of rope. Let the others hoist you up the mast, out along the yardarm, and lower you onto the monster's head. Then you can dangle the biscuits in front of its nose like a carrot in front of a donkey. The monster will chase the biscuits, and we put a tow rope on its tail.
And away we go, eh? Excellent, Tom. Only I think it would be better if you did the...
Oh, no, Captain. I've got to keep the monster happy with my concertina.
Oh, very well.
Right. Out to the end of the yardarm.
Help!
Help!
Oh!
Look out, Captain!
Help!
Oh, that's told it. He's been a got it all the wrong way round.
Help!
Never mind. The result's the same. Now, all we need to do is to get this rope onto the monster's tail, like that.
Hooray!
Suffering seaweed.
said the captain, as he sat some time later in his cabin.
I feel like a really sumptuous supper after all that excitement.
You look like being a really sumptuous supper for the monster, thought Tom as he gazed out of the window. The black pig was safely at anchor, and the monster was enjoying its supper too. Maybe it's just as well some sea monsters are vegetarian.
Help! Help!
Roystering oysters, what a ridiculous rumpus. Master Mate, Barnabas, Willie, what in the name of Neptune are you all doing up there?
Begging pardon, Captain, but there's a mouse in the crew's quarters.
It was some time before the captain was able to persuade his crew to come down from the crow's nest. And when at last they did, Pugwash was in a very bad temper indeed.
Crippling crayfish, you're a fine lot, you are. Scared stiff by a mouse.
Ah, but this weren't no ordinary mouse, Captain.
Huge it were, Captain. Twice my size.
Hey, and we saw it shadow. Horrible.
In which case, arm yourself to the teeth, me hearties. This thing, whatever it is, must be destroyed.
Very soon, the pirates were preparing for the hunt. They were still frightened, and would have been even more so if they'd known what was approaching on the starboard bow as the harbour clock struck midnight.
Muffle the oars, me handsomes. That old ruffian's in for the shock of his life in a moment.
All ready? Right. We will search every nook and cranny of the ship. Lead on, Master Mate.
Aye, aye, Captain. Lead on, Pirate Barnabas.
Aye, aye, Master Mate. Lead on, Willie boy.
It's not fair. There's never anyone for me to give the orders to.
See anything, Pirate Willie?
Nothing, Captain. Only Tom the cabin boy asleep in his bunk.
Hear anything, Pirate Barnabas?
Nothing, Captain.
Smell anything, Master Mate?
It's you.
One of them's caught a cold by the sound of it. They'll catch a deal worse in a moment.
Right, that's every corner accounted for except my cabin. And if there's nothing there, I shall know you've been imagining things. Lead on. There you are, told you so. Not a thing in sight. Oh!
It's a mouse! Help! Help! Help!
Oh, what's that? Someone coming? It's Pugwash! They're armed! Run for it!
Here, what was them splashes?
Who was them blokes what was running away?
And what was that thing in my cabin?
Hey there! What on earth was all that noise about? Shouting and banging and bumping. And has anyone seen my pet mouse?
Mouse?
Oh, here it is. In your cabin, Captain. Hello, Whiskers. What do you mean by escaping like that? Look, Captain. Here he is. And look what a huge shadow he makes on the cabin wall.
Well, I'll be... Oh, come on, all of you. It's bedtime.
And very soon, all the pirates were fast asleep in their bunks. The captain slept too, dreaming of buried treasure. And nobody knew what had really happened that night, except possibly Tom's mouse.
Arise, Sir Horatio Pugwash.
Arise, Your Majesty.
That's what I said, man.
Arise, jumping jellyfish. Arise. How much, sire? I'm rich. I'm rich.
Wake up, Captain. It's morning.
What's that?
Morning, Captain. The crew's ready to start work.
But I was having a beautiful dream. I dreamed I was being decorated.
No, Captain. It's not you that's being decorated. It's the ship.
Tom was right. The day before, Pugwash had decided that his ship should be the smartest on the seven seas. And on his orders, the pirates had bought up every paint pot and brush in port.
Let me see now. The modern ship is painted from stem to stern in brilliant colours, inside and out. All outdated decorations should be dispensed with. There you are, Master Mate.
Crew all present and prepared to proceed with the paintwork, Captain.
Proceed away, Master Mate. It is customary, Pirate Willie, to rise to your feet when your captain approaches.
Can't, Captain. I'm stuck to the handrail.
Yes, well, that was very foolish of you, Pirate Willie. No. The modern figurehead should represent some well-known personage or heroic figure. Quite so. Well, something will have to be done about that. Ah, yes. A great improvement.
I don't know. You'll want a blooming cannons polish next.
Ah, there you are, Pirate Barnabas. I was just thinking the cannons could do with a polish. And that, me hearties, might be said to be that, except for one little matter in me own cabin. What was it now? Yes. Pillars are no longer in fashion and should be removed whenever possible. And I find that particular pillar particularly tedious. Kindly remove it.
But, Captain, that particular pillar you call it is...
No matter what I call it, Tom, I'm tired of it, so...
Now, Captain, if I was you,
But you are not, Master Mate. Remove that pillar this instant. Come to think of it, that pillar's been there ever since I had this ship. All the more reason for getting rid of it. Thank you.
Look out, Captain! You all right, Captain?
As it happens, I am, Tom. But battling barnacles, whatever was that?
The mizzenmast, Captain. You see, if you'd looked at this picture, you'd have seen that it goes right through your cabin to the keel. You made him cut off the bottom of the mizzenmast.
And this time, as he surveyed the wreckage around him, it was the captain's turn to say nothing.
Scuttling, cuttlefish. They've recognized me talents at last. Want me to carry out a spot of piracy for 'em, no doubt. For £1,000. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Ah, there you are. Horatio Pugwash at your service. That £1,000,
Take him away! And that, my friends, is the last you'll see of him for a while.
Poor Captain Pugwash. Trapped by his own stupidity and greed, he lay in the deepest dungeon of the town jail, lit only by one small window high above him. The jail was by the very water's edge, and a mere 100 yards away, aboard the Black Pig, his shipmates held a gloomy council of war.
What do we do, shipmates? What do we do? How's about we storms the jail and rescues him like? Impossible. That prison's well nigh impregnable. Let's blow up twirls with gunpowder and blow up our captain sky high. No, Willie.
I've got it. There's the dungeon window, and the captain must be at about that level, right? We'll bore a tunnel to the dungeon at low tide.
But that'd take weeks.
No, quite a little one. We'll use this. You'll see.
It was 10 o'clock and dark, and the tide was right down when Tom and the pirates set off to rescue their captain.
Right. You keep watch, Willie. We'll start drilling.
Dolloping dolphins, what a din. Suppose I'd better try to get some sleep.
Just a bit more. We must be nearly through by now.
Oh! Well, I'll be scuppered. And if that's meant to be an escape hole, it's a bit small even for my slim figure. But what's this? A note on the end of a stick? We'll pick you up at high tide. Hope you can float. And it's signed Tom. But that doesn't make sense. Back at high tide. What's the tide got to... Why, shuddering sharks! Help! They're flooding the dungeon!
Hey, Tom, lad, the tide's flooding the drill hole.
I know.
But the dungeon will fill up with water.
I know.
And our captain will be drowned.
Oh, no, he won't. Not if he can keep afloat.
Help! It's cold! Help!
Now, all we do is wait till the dawn and the high tide.
Help! I'm freezing! Let me out! Why, walloping whales! The window!
And by now, if I'm not mistaken, he must be nearly able to reach the window. Yes, there he is. That's right. Hold on, Captain. We'll soon have you out. Grab him, master mate. That's right. Heave! Heave!
And very soon the pirates had their captain back on board again, and the Black Pig was sailing away into the dawn. The crew boasted like anything about the heroic rescue of their captain, now asleep and snug in his bunk. But Tom was busy wringing out the captain's wet clothes. He said nothing.
Trinkets and treasure chests. That looks just the place. Pull her up onto the beach, me hearties. Take the chest up there. under the palm trees. Careful now, don't drop it. That's right. Open it up.
Crikey, Captain, you done us proud this time.
Yeah, fair makes me mouth water.
Hey, it won't take long to make that lot disappear.
Yes, well, you can always trust your old captain to choose the perfect spot for the annual pirate picnic party.
It had been a perfect picnic in the tropical sunshine, and Captain Pugwash and his crew felt fat, satisfied, and sleepy.
And now for 40 winks, dreams of treasure. Eh, my hearties?
You're half about, Captain. What about all this here litter like? Persons what's brought up proper, like me, buries their litter after a picnic.
Ah, come off it, master mate. Brought up proper indeed.
Now, how'd you like it if every Highland was riddled with rotten old rubbish?
Quite right, master mate. Tom, lad, put it in the chest and bury it up behind those rocks there. We don't want our dreams disturbed with digging.
Aye, aye, Captain. Hey, look who's coming. That's Cutthroat Jake's ship, and it's making straight for the island. I must get a move on.
Aha! There's a sight for sore eyes, me handsomes. The Black Pig. Pugwash and his scatterbrain crew sunbathing and... Ho, ho, ho! One of them digging. Burying treasure, I'll be bound. Man the longboat!
They're coming ashore. Time to be off. Wake up, Captain! Willie, Barnabas, Master Mate, wake up! Cutthroat Jake's here. He'll be on the island at any moment.
Quick, back to the dinghy.
Don't forget the picnic chest.
Looks like our pretty birds have flown. Pity, but never mind. It's what they've left behind we're after.
That were a very near thing, Captain. They're on the island.
Yes, and they're making for the place where Tom buried the rubbish. Dithering dustbins. They're digging it up. Oh, wait for it. Wait for it.
Bones?
Bottles?
Banana skins? Bah!
Disgusting. Little out.
Yes, and I'll tell you something else, Captain. It's lucky Jake didn't get there a day earlier. 'Cause guess what? When I made the hole to put the rubbish in, I dug up something else, shoved it all in the box, and there it is.
Oh, treasure. Bravo, Tom.
Well. It just shows, don't it? There is something to be said for being brought up proper.
Captain Pugwash had had some strange adventures in his day, but to find himself inside a great fish was something new even to him, and it was lucky that his pockets contained a candle and some matches.
Even so, not exactly the best ending to an angling expedition. There was I, hoping for a nice bit of fish for my supper, and it seems to have worked out the other way round. Let me see now. My host seems to have done fairly well already. One portion of rusty anchor to start with, served with a few pickled ship's timbers, nice juicy rocks as a main course. Bit tough, I'd have thought. Mixed cannons and cordage. rather like spaghetti, and all washed down with a few barrels of rum. Lucky fish. Can't say I ever cared for eating sand, though. Fluttering flounders, footprints, leading that way. Looks as though we have company. Where do they go now? Well, I'll be scuppered. A dinghy with a treasure chest in it. That's a rich diet, to be sure. Gold, silver, rubies, emeralds, money, 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 and it's mine! All mine! Mine!
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is. It's... Eh? Who said that?
I did. Thought you could do me out of me ill-gotten gains, did ye? What I were peaceably making away with when this here great fish swallowed me up. And I's just working out me getaway when you turns up. Come on, draw your sword, Captain. There's only room for one of us aboard this fish.
There he is. There's the captain at last. Captain Ahoy! Hard to starboard, Tom.
Hard to starboard it is, master mate.
Help! Help!
Here's a rope, Captain. Catch! And very soon, Pugwash was safely hauled up the side of his ship. Cutthroat Jake floundered furiously in the water some distance away. And he was even more furious as he watched Tom dragging his treasure chest up on board the Black Pig.
Excellent, excellent. A splendid day's fishing, eh, me hearties? Poor old Cutthroat Jake.
Yeah, but we can't just leave him, Captain. Suppose that there fish...
Not to worry, master mate. He's welcome to my dinghy if he wants it. There's an island for him to land on, not so far away. And as for the fish, well, he's not likely to swallow either of us again.
Begging pardon, Captain. The crew wishes to utter a complaint.
Complaints. What's it about this time, master mate?
Ship's biscuits is unfit for human consumption, Captain. They're full of weevils.
Rubbish, man. What's wrong with a few weevils?
The men cannot eat them, Captain. Reckon it's cruelty to weevils.
The time has come,
Thought Captain Pugwash.
to enforce a little discipline aboard this ship. Tottering turtles, that'll teach 'em. All decks will be double scrubbed before breakfast.
I'll give him double scrubbing.
All ranks will perform physical training exercises after breakfast.
I'll be one to a shadow. And breakfast will consist of ship's biscuits with weevils.
That settles it then.
Aye, that settles it. Fall in, shipmates. To the captain's coming. Quick, march. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Hold!
Come in. Walloping whales, what is the meaning of this?
Begging pardon, Captain, but the crew has decided to take over the ship. Aye, we're all captains now.
And you're for casting adrift in the dinghy.
Job, lad, pack up the captain's kit and put it in the dinghy. He's leaving.
Aye, aye, master mate. Hang on, Captain. Make room for me.
Room for who?
But you can't go too. Oh, dear.
What do you expect? I'm his cabin boy. Bye, all. And a moment later, Tom was rowing Pugwash and the dinghy away from the Black Pig.
and the pirates watched as the little boat pulled further and further into the distance.
Right, Captain Barnabas, set the mainsail. Captain Willie, set a course north by northeast, and I'll make us all a nice cup of tea.
Aye, aye, Captain Mate. Which is the mainsail?
Let me see now. No, not that one. Look out! Oh, now look what you've been and gone and done. Tom wouldn't have done. Oh, goodness gracious. Willie, whatever do you think you're doing out there? I'm setting a course. Help! Man overboard! Ooh.
It's all right. He's coming up this side.
Hey, looky, I let go at compass, or I'd have drowned it. Lost the compass?
So what? Tom was the only one who knew how to work it.
How's that nice cup of tea coming on, then? Can't make no tea, shipmates. Tom's gone off with a teapot.
Ah, it'll be supper time soon, and no Tom to cook it.
Then it'll be bedtime, and no Tom to make bunks. Oh, maybe the mutiny weren't such a good idea after all.
Hold on, Tom. They're putting up a flag signal. Comb with an E instead of a B. Come. That's me back. Back, yes. A ball without a B. All. Fish minus F and H is 4. Give instead of 5. Hen. Forgive hen. Come back. All is forgive hen. Full speed astern, Tom lad. Just shows, eh, Tom? They couldn't get far without their old captain, eh?
But Tom was very busy setting a course and seeing to the sails and the supper. And he said nothing.
Oh, there you are. 1,000 gold crowns for safekeeping, if you please.
Certainly, Captain, sir. The money shall be placed in our deepest and most dependable vaults.
Guard it well. You have there the fruits of a lifetime's honest toil.
With 1,000 crowns in the bank, Captain Pugwash felt confident, secure, and ready to face anybody. Anybody, that was, except his own crew.
Out of the way. Out of the way, all of you.
Pardon me, Captain, but this here's a parade.
Parade? What parade?
Pay parade, Captain.
Pay parade? Oh, no, sorry. Quite impossible. Haven't got a penny to me name.
Now, see here, Captain.
Shiver me shackles, Pirate Barnabas. Go and rob a bank or something.
Rob a bank? Yeah, maybe he's got something there.
Pussy. Come on, put.
Shh, Willie. Right, now, the shop next door belongs to an old mate of mine, and I got the key. Below is a cellar what must be bang next to the bank vault. Oh, right, forward, Pirate Barnabas. Hey, it's lucky we got back. Quiet, Willie. How's it going then, Pirate B?
Be through in a jiffy, master mate. There, it's open.
Hey! Silence, Willie. Well, I never. Look at that. Right back with me.
She's a nice one. Sailor, what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Heave-ho, and up she rises, heave-ho, and up she rises, heave-ho, and up she rises early in the morning. Hey!
Heave-ho, and up she rises, heave-ho, and up she rises.
Heave-ho, and up she rises.
Early in the morning.
Suffering sea snakes. I'll say it's early in the morning, far too early to be singing sea shanties. Where in the name of Neptune have you been all night?
Beg your pardon, Captain, but we've been whooping it up a bit. It was lovely.
And what, may one ask, did you use for money?
Robbed a bank, Captain, like you said.
Oh, yes, smart work, me hearties. Robbed a bank? Which bank?
The Marine Bank it were, Captain. Found a big bag of gold crown. Aye, and we spent every penny of it, we did. Why, Captain, whatever's it?
For the captain had fallen into a deep faint, from which not even Tom could revive him.
Poor old Captain. Why, you'd almost have thought it were his money we'd spent.
Right, me hansoms, here's the plan. We're disguised as a peaceful, law-abiding ship-sea, and old Pugwash over there will reckon we's just right to be plundered. So he'll hoist the Jolly Roger, put a shot across our bows, and then we oves too, like we was scared. He comes alongside all innocent, and we boards him and rips into him and puts an end to the old scallywag once and for all.
It was a perfect day for piracy, thought Captain Pugwash. The sea was calm, the pirates were awake, and all that was needed was a defenseless victim.
A fine, fat, unarmed merchantman. That's what we want, master mate.
A sail! A sail on the port beam!
Dolloping dolphins, my dream come true. Hoist the Jolly Roger, heave to, put a shot across her bows.
Aye, aye, Captain. Where is the Jolly Roger, Captain?
In me cabin on me bunk, master mate.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, this is too good to be true. I shall be rich beyond me wildest dreams.
Jolly Roger hoisted, Captain.
Only that is not the Jolly Roger, master mate. That is my best nightgown, and this is not washing day. Only pug washing day. Yes. Now, what about the shot across the bows?
Cannon coming, Captain.
Cannonball coming, Captain. Oh,
Dear.
Try again, me hearties. Scuttling cuttlefish.
Try this one, Captain.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Right, one shot across her bows. Report when aim to fire. And look lively, or our prize will escape us.
Gunner Barnabas.
What is it, Gunner Willie?
Which end is the bows, then?
The bars is the sharp end, mate.
Then which is the stern, then?
The stern is the back end, Willie boy.
Ah, but stern means severe and nasty-like, and nasty means sharpish, and that means the stern's the sharp end.
Now see here, Pirate Willie.
So the bows is the back end.
Tisn't.
Tis.
Tisn't.
Tis.
Now look here, Willie boy.
I am looking there.
Dithering dogfish, do we have to dawdle all day? Put a ball across her bows or out.
Look, if you two can't decide which end is which, put a shot in the middle of her to make sure.
Good idea, Tom lad. Line it up, Gunner Willie.
Aye, Gunner Barnabas. There now. Ready to fire.
Fire! Dolted dunderheads, I said a shot across the bows, and you've gone and sunk her. Or have you? Why, muttering mastheads. That was no merchantman.
Oh. Ow.
It was Cutthroat Jake's ship. Huh. Thought he could sneak up on us, disguised as a law-abiding trading vessel, eh? But I was too clever for him. Held me fire until the last moment, eh, master mate? And then, with unerring accuracy, blew him out of the water. Didn't I, Willie? Barnabas. Takes intelligence to spot a trick like that. Eh, Tom?
But Tom was busy steering the ship towards Jake and his crew to pick them up. He'd spotted the trick long before anybody else. And the only thing that had really surprised him was that Willie and Barnabas had managed to hit anything at all.
Oh, happy, happy, happy me. Tomorrow we're to wed.
Horatio.
No man could surely happier be, unless I had her money instead.
When Captain Pugwash decided to marry a wealthy widow, he took a room in an inn on shore, conveniently close to the church and at a safe distance from the Black Pig, for the crew were far from pleased.
I reckon we ought to kidnap him like, hijack him before he gets itched.
Impossible, Pirate Barnabas. We ain't even been asked to the ceremony. Hey, what was it he said? Not smart enough to meet all his boss new friends?
Imagine it, a woman on board. Yes, Mrs. Pugwash. No, Mrs. Pugwash.
It'll all be over in an hour, Pirate B. Let's get some sleep. Can't sleep, not with them blooming bells.
The bells, why, of course. But you'll have to hurry. Now listen.
Half an hour to go, and I'll be a married man. Can't say I much relish the prospect. On the other hand, just think of all that lovely money.
That's better. Now you're beginning to look the part. Put your hat on, Willie.
Hey, I'm almost ready to get married myself.
Oh, crippling crayfish. Shall I never get this cravat tied? Help, here comes my future brother-in-law.
Hasten, Captain. The bride arrives in 10 minutes.
What are you doing?
There now, every inch the gallant bridegroom, eh? How goes it, brother-in-law?
My sister is even now arriving.
Is she, by Neptune? And have you the ring?
The ring, where did I put it?
Hurry, she's making for the church.
I have it.
Oh, let us away then.
Aye, better late than never.
Where be bridegroom?
Dunno, but here comes bride.
Be no beauty, be she?
Nay, but worth a fortune, they say. And you'll be best man and groom.
I say, what do you think you're doing? Put me down.
Horatio!
Come back! Come back! Bring back that bridegroom!
But it was too late. By now, the pirates had got their captain into the dinghy. Very soon, they had him aboard, and the Black Pig was on its way to the open sea. Captain Pugwash was furious.
Rascals, rapscallions! I'll keel-haul the lot of you. I'll string you from the yardarm. All that money.
It's all right, Captain.
The lady's luggage came aboard a quarter of an hour ago.
And a jewel case.
Jewelry? Dolloping dolphins, diamonds, pearls. I'm rich, and I'm still single. Well done, me hearties.
Yeah, but it do seem a bit hard on the bride, like. Lost her money, lost her hubby, lost her lot, poor lady.
Poor lady, nothing. If you ask me, she got off cheap. I mean to say, Whoever would want to be married to the captain all their life? Eh?
Oh, 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 ah, oh, oh, oh.
There, Captain. It's only a wasp sting.
Only a wasp sting indeed. Suffering seahorses, I'll slay that wasp. I know what I'll do. I'll offer a reward to someone else to slay it for me. 50 golden crowns. It'll be safer that way.
Right-yo, Captain, sir. The insect shall molest you no more. Here!
Yeah, well, what do you expect with a blooming butterfly net? It's my turn now, and I prefers the cold steel.
Nay, you're out of date with your old-fashioned cutlass. I'm for modern ways. Gunpowder, cannon, and a pot of honey. Wasps like honey. Come on, Waspy. Here's a good wasp.
The fools! Idiots! The mate nearly drowns himself. Barnabas brings half the rigging down, and Willie blows the ship up.
You know, Captain, the easy way to catch a wasp is with a mug and a bit of paper. Like this.
Well, I never.
Tom, lad, the reward is yours.
Keep it, Captain. The reward was for killing the wasp. I'm going to look after it till we reach land. And you're going to need the money to put this lot straight.
We're here at last, me hearties. Shuddering sharks, I can hardly wait to get ashore. Somewhere in that jungle is hidden all the gold of the Inca Indians. Gold, gold, gold! Oh, just think of it. Yellow, gleaming, delicious.
Delicious what, Captain?
Gold, Pirate William.
Gold? When I heard yellow and delicious, I thought you meant bananas.
Next morning, Captain Pugwash set off with his expedition through the hot, steamy tropical jungle in search of the lost gold of the Incas. The captain led the way. Barnabas and the mate followed. Tom had been left to guard the ship, so Willie brought up the rear with the provisions.
Hey, proper whoppers.
How's the captain going to find this here gold then, master mate?
He has a nose for it, Pirate B. It's getting back what worries me.
Oh!
Help!
Whatever is it, Captain?
Pull yourselves together, me hearties. It is merely an Inca statue. And why galloping galleons? The gold may well be concealed nearby. We need the map, digging tools.
And I reckon it's dinner time. Where's Willie?
Willie! Willie! Where is he?
Willie! We'll have to go back and look for him.
Oh, no! He's been swallowed all of a mouthful.
Cool. Some mouthful.
There goes the noblest of me crew.
And what a way to go. Poor Willie.
We shall not see his light again. Hey, yes, you will and all. I'm up here. There's bananas in the old jungle up here.
Come down from there, you idle, useless, nitwitted numbskull, you.
And us reckoning he'd been swallowed up and all.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Pirate Willie. And come to think of it, if that wasn't Willie what was being indigesticated, what was it then?
It was the provision chest, master mate. There, disappearing into the jungle, you see all that is most vital and essential to our expedition.
Including our dinner.
Not merely that, Pirate Barnabas. Our map, compass, and jungle survival kit. Oh, we are lost, me hearties, lost in this trackless, treacherous wilderness, beyond hope of recovery.
Oh, dear.
Ahoy there! Tottering turtles, it's Tom.
Oh, there you are. I knew you must be somewhere here. I've got a hot dinner ready back at the ship. Thought you might be getting hungry.
You can say that again.
Very laudable, Tom lad. Have a banana.
But however did you find us? We're lost in the heart of a trackless treasure.
Oh, that was easy, Captain. There's a trail of banana skins all the way from here to the spot where you landed. It's only about a mile away.
Hey, fancy that.
So the pirates set off back the way they'd come to follow the trail of Willie's banana skins back to the ship. They were so relieved to find they weren't lost after all, and so looking forward to that hot dinner, that they forgot all about the lost treasure of the Incas. Willie had eaten so many bananas that he had to be carried all the way by Barnabas and the mate. But then, as he said himself,
Well, it was me got us found, weren't it? And after all the nice things they said about me up in the tree, I reckon I deserve it.
Yes, here's the spot, me hearties, where the good ship Dolphin was blown by a hurricane 50 years ago, tossed high on an iceberg, and there they say she lies, frozen forever in the polar wastes, with a great treasure of diamonds aboard, abandoned by her crew. That is our next expedition, lads, to the frozen north, to recover the lost diamonds of the Dolphin. We leave at dawn.
Ha ha ha! So they do they? We leave tonight.
it was some weeks later when the captain's polar expedition reached the edge of the ice cap and set off across the frozen wastes in their search for the diamonds of the Dolphin. The captain had issued special Arctic clothing, but even so, the cold was so bitter as they pushed forward in the teeth of the freezing gale.
Never mind, Tom lad. Thanks to your excellent, my excellent map reading, we must be nearly there.
What was that he said, Pirate B?
Can't hear nothing, mate. My teeth is chattering too loud.
Captain, we're here.
We've reached our destination. See?
Dithering Dutchman, it's the Dolphin, no doubt about it. Forward, me hearties, the diamonds are ours. Yes, it's the Dolphin, all right. But what did I tell you? Now, I wonder where they kept the diamonds.
In the captain's cabin, if we were anything like some captains I know. Will I never? Hey, look at that.
Gentlemen, our quest is at an end. As I predicted, the diamonds of the Dolphin are ours.
My, get them sparklers.
Ours for the taking.
Ha!
Oh, ow!
Ha ha ha! Yours for the taking, eh? Yours for the high jump, more likely. 'Cause I was there afore ye, and the gems is mine, mine! Truss 'em up, me handsomes, and grab their winter woolies while we're at it. We must be getting back home, leaving this lot to perish of cold, like fish fingers in a freezer.
Very soon, Pugwash and his crew were tired and helpless, and Jake and his men were so busy putting on their warm clothes that they forgot all about Tom, and didn't notice what he was up to by the cabin window. In fact, they didn't even know that he was there at all.
So now we must be on our way. Night, night, sleep tight, and make sure the frost don't bite. Ha ha ha!
Tom!
Shh! Give Jake and his crew time to get away. Right. They've gone. Now, if I can just get you free, Captain. Right. You untie the others. I'll go and get the sledge ready for the return. How's that then? We'll get back a sight faster than we came. All aboard!
So the pirates set off back to the Black Pig, carried along by the same bitter wind which had battered them on the way up.
Hard a port, Tom, lad. Now, 2 points to starboard.
Black Pig ahoy, Captain!
Strike the mainsail. Prepare to heave to. Poor old cutthroat Jake. I'm just too clever for him, eh, my hearties?
Yeah, but, well, he has absconded with the diamonds.
Oh, no, Master Mate. He hasn't got them.
But he took the box.
Yes, but I've got the diamonds here in my pockets. You see, I filled the box with lumps of ice while they were tying you up. And all that Jake will have when he gets back into the warmth is a box full of water.
Me birthday, Captain, from a friend. A friend that's rich. Fancy old Pugwash celebrating his birthday tomorrow in the same port what we're in. Now to place the, yes, well, let's call it a candle. And you can row it over and pop it in with his other prezzies, unbeknownst like. It'll be the last birthday he ever has this side of Kingdom Come.
Morning, Captain. Wake up, Captain. It's your birthday. Many happy returns.
What's that? Birthday, presents, parties, whoopee! I've got the key of the door, never
Beg your pardon, Captain, but may I, on behalf of the crew, tender me congratulations?
Presents would be more acceptable, Master Mate.
Quite so, Captain. One pair of bed socks, what I knitted myself. One bottle of bubble bath for your morning tub, Captain. And a bucket of jelly babies.
Yes, no jewellery, gold, silver. Frankly, I'm But wait, what's this I see? Open it up, Tom. Battling barnacles, a birthday cake. The biggest birthday cake I've ever seen. from a friend. Oh, well, of course, I have so many friends, you know. Anyway, we must have a party. Yes, a birthday tea here at 6 o'clock precisely. Walloping whales. I can hardly wait.
Right-o, me handsome. Pull her up to the stern. This is one party I wouldn't miss for anything.
Quiet, please. Quiet, all of you.
Silence for the birthday boy.
I shall now light the candle on this splendid cake and conduct you in the song which you are doubtless longing to sing.
Wait for it, mate. From the moment he lights that candle, he's got 25 seconds to live.
There. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Captain.
Shh. Happy birthday to you.
Of course! I'd know that voice anywhere. And now I know where that cake came from. Watch out!
But Tom, my cake! Stop him, someone!
Get down, all of you!
This is monstrous. I really must
Right, you can get up now. I thought that was it. An explosive birthday cake made of gunpowder. And if you ask me, it's gone back to the kind friend who sent it.
Cuddling cuttlefish. It's Cutthroat Jake.
Will I never? Wait till I get you. I'll give you a happy birthday.
Meanwhile, what are we going to do for a cake?
Oh, that's all right, Captain. I made one for you yesterday. Only when I saw your present, I didn't bother. Here it is.
Tom, lad, you're a marvel.
It's all right, Captain. It was only one of the balloons going pop.
Whistling widdershins. It's the witches. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. How now, you secret black and midnight hags? Why, fancy that. It's the captain. What is't you do?
Making a nice cup of tea, ducks. 1 lump or 2?
Feel better for that, I dare say, ducks.
And what could we do for you, love?
Well, I called about your advertisement. It's here somewhere.
Which one was that, dearie?
There he is.
What's he up to then?
Shh. Let's hide. We'll soon find out. Witches.
I don't like it.
Shh. Listen.
Happen we've got a bottle of the secret lotion right here.
Wondrous stuff it is, ducky. Works like magic.
Hear that? Magic, she said.
The price is 10 gold pieces to you, dearie.
10 gold pieces.
But that's daylight, I mean moonlight robbery. Not when you see what it'll do for you, ducks.
You won't know yourself. You won't, you know.
I knew it. He's going to change himself into something.
And the girls shall fair swoon when they see you.
Something nasty at that.
Oh, very well. Here's the money.
And here's the potion.
Quick, back to the ship. He's coming.
And remember, try it out first thing in the morning.
Bye, dearie. Good luck.
The morning was clear and bright after the thunderstorm, and Pugwash and his crew were safely back aboard their ship. The captain slept well after his adventure with the witches, but the pirates woke anxious and early.
Medley with the unknown. That's what it is. I don't like it.
Nah, nor me neither.
First thing in the morning, they said. Let's go and see what he's up to.
So the pirates set off for the captain's cabin. They passed Tom fast asleep in the storeroom and came to the cabin door.
He's not there.
He's not answering, you mean?
Maybe he is there, only, maybe he's changed like. We best have fetched entry. There you see, he's gone. Oh, no. Oh! It's like I said, he's changed himself. Oh, Captain, how could you? Yes, Captain. Pardon me, Captain. Morning, Captain. Oh, dear.
What's the orders for the day, Captain?
Fancy a tasty bit of seaweed for your breakfast, Captain?
Stuttering starfish, what are you all up to? I get up early to take a turn on the top deck, come back and find you all gaping at a... Oh, drat that cabin boy. Tom!
Yes, Captain?
What is this loathsome creature doing in my cabin? If you must collect tame toads, kindly keep them in your own quarters.
Sorry, Captain.
And now I must try out me new patent medicine. Amazing what you can buy these days. Works like magic, they say. Won't recognize myself once I've used it, and the girls will swoon with delight when they see me. My goodness, yes, me hearties. If those old ladies are right, it's fantastic what this hair restorative will do. A treasure map! Hooray! Hooray!
The captain cried with glee. And straight away, without delay, the ship put out to sea. They sailed all day, they sailed all night, they sailed 2,000 mile, until at last there came in sight that tropic treasure isle. They dashed ashore.
We're here, we're here. Our fortune's ready made.
'Twas then the mate remarked,
Oh dear, we never brought the spade.
This is too ridiculous. Treasure for the taking, and we haven't even got a toy trowel.
He ain't grounds baked as hard as a rock cake. I knew I ought to have tied a knot in my Yankee.
Maybe we could sail back home and fetch some tools.
No time, Pirate Barnabas. I happen to know that Cutthroat Jake's after this lot, too. Maybe you could find something to dig with on the island. Off you go.
So the mate and Barnabas and Willie set off into the jungly undergrowth to look for tools, leaving Pugwash and Tom at the place where the treasure was buried 6 foot deep.
I can't bear it, Tom. So near and yet...
Listen.
It's the crew. Maybe they've met Jake. Maybe they've...
Oh, help! Oh, help me! Oh, get away!
They're coming this way.
Oh, yeah! Oh, dear! Oh, no! Oh, go away! Oh!
What happened?
We was chased, Captain.
By a huge wild beast, Captain.
With great tusks and lumps and bumps, Captain. Here it comes. Oh, help! Help! Aye, help! Oh, dear! Oh! Mummy!
Oh, so that's what it is. It's a warthog.
Be very careful, Tom.
It's all right, Captain. Treat it properly and... Why, of course. I remember reading somewhere. Warthogs love digging holes.
Love digging holes.
Digging holes?
Holes?
Treasure!
It started excavating.
My, he's going fast.
He'll be through to Australia in a minute.
He must be nearly 6 foot down. He's done it! He's done it! Hooray!
So the pirates carried the treasure chest in triumph back to their dinghy, while Tom made a fuss of the warthog and fed it special jungle roots as a reward. Very soon they were all back aboard the Black Pig, and the hog settled down to sleep it off in his cool, shady hole.
Right, hoist the mainsail, weigh the anchor, and set course for home, sweet home. Hey, Captain!
You were right about Cutthroat Jake.
He's on the island. He's making for the place where the treasure was. He's looking into the hole. He doesn't look too pleased. No treasure, eh? He's prodding into the hole. Our friend isn't going to like that much. And he doesn't. He's after him. Oh, this is my lucky day.
Come on, Watty.
Go on, get him, get him!
He's chasing him to the water's edge. He's catching up with him. He's nearly there. He's got him.
I reckon the captain's gone balmy. Know what he's done this afternoon? We're walking through the town, quite natural like, when he spots this here jeweller's shop with a whopping great ruby necklace in the window. Aha, says the captain. Jewels is just the thing in these uncertain times. So in we goes. The jeweller brings out the necklace. The captain takes one look at it, and a moment later, out we comes with the booty.
Smart work. Nice bit of breaking entry and armed robbery.
Robbery nothing, master mate. He blooming well paid for it.
The captain's sudden decision to quit piracy and go straight came as a rude shock to the pirates, but there was no doubt about it. His mind was made up.
Weigh the anchor, Tom. We're about to set sail on an honest trading expedition.
Hey, Captain. Look who's coming.
Tottering turtles, it's the Port Authority. What can they want with an upright citizen like me?
Ahoy there, Black Pig! We're coming aboard!
But what have I done?
Robbed a poor innocent tradesman by the sound of it. String of rubies, wasn't it, you said?
I grabbed it from him with menaces, vile pirate that he is.
Nonsense, rubbish. I paid for it. Where is it now? Galloping goldfish. It's gone.
Ha! So you've hidden it, eh? You can drop that anchor again, boy. You're staying here, Captain, while we search the ship.
So Tom let the anchor down again, and the officer and his men began their search of the ship. First, they frisked every member of the crew.
Stop it. No, give it over. I'm ticklish.
Then they set about the ship itself. They searched every drawer, every locker, every nook and cranny in the captain's cabin. They looked under the bunks and in the bunks, and got quite a few surprises.
Eh?
But there was no sign of the necklace.
Oh, dear. Careful.
Dithering dogfish. I don't even know where it is myself.
They searched every stitch of the rigging and the sails.
Oh! Serves him right, bloomin' landlubber.
They examined all the cannons.
Oh!
They searched the inmost quarters of the ship. They explored the powder magazine. They rummaged through the ship's stores. They gutted the galley. But they couldn't find that ruby necklace anywhere.
Ship search complete, sir. Not a ruby in sight, sir.
Muddling mudlarks. It must be somewhere.
Very well, Captain. Either you've thrown it overboard or this fella's lying. You'd better be off. Back to the shore, man.
And the soldiers rowed back the way they'd come, leaving a very disgruntled captain behind them.
I don't know. My first honest act in a lifetime, and look what happens. I pay for the necklace, and it vanishes. Any of you know where it is?
Haven't you a clue, Captain?
Nor me. Cross me heart, Captain.
Captain, I'm as mystified as you are.
Oh, very well. Weigh the anchor again, Tom. There's no point in staying here.
Righty-ho, Captain. Only I'll tell you one thing. The anchor will weigh a bit more than it did last time. See what I mean?
Whoa! Look at that!
Hey, the rubies.
But how on earth?
Easy, Captain. You dropped 'em, and I picked 'em up. Hung 'em on the anchor before I let it go, and there they are.
Bravo, Tom. That'll teach them. But even so, if that's the best treatment an honest man can expect, I'm taking to piracy again.
Hooray!
There we are, smooth as a billiard ball. Aftershave spray, please, master mate.
You well, Captain?
Come, lads. Got me hat trimmed.
All ready, Captain?
How's that sword coming on, Pirate Barnabas?
Nicely, thank you, Captain.
Boots, Pirate William?
Shining like glass, Captain.
Excellent, excellent. I am ready then to go ashore for the Pirate of the Year contest, 1775.
That evening, the lights shone brightly in the waterfront inn where the Pirate of the Year show was being held. Tom had to wait outside, but within, all was festivity and mirth. The captain was jubilant, for as it turned out, he was the only contestant, and the award was automatically his.
Hardly surprising, really. After all, it's obvious that I'm the bravest, most successful, and, of course, most handsome buccaneer afloat.
Here, here.
Where, Will?
There was, I believe, some mention of that old ruffian Cutthroat Jake, but no doubt he thought better of it. And it therefore gives me great pleasure to accept this handsome...
Oh, no, you don't. You'll accept nothing of the kind, you old scallywag. Come on, out, all of you, except for you, Captain, and that crummy old crew of yourn. Draw your swords. We'll soon see who's Pirate of the Year. Come on, clear the bar. I ain't got all night. Not you. We must keep the numbers even, mustn't we? Or it wouldn't be fair, would it? You.
Oh!
Now I've got you where I want you. Now who's the Pirate of the Year? Eh? Which reminds me, there was some little matter of a prize, weren't there? Oh, yes, very handsome. In the absence of all other competitors, I hereby proclaims myself Pirate of the Year.
Stay where you are. Pirate of the Year, are you? Condemned out of your own mouth. Squawk! Ho! Arrest those men. No nonsense now. That's the way. Follow me in. And by the right, quick, march.
And as Jake and his crew were marched off to the jailhouse, Captain Pugwash was even more pleased with himself than usual. After all, as he himself remarked,
It's quite something to win the cup twice in 10 minutes. Hey, my hearties? Easy when you know how.
"Oh, It was a clear moonlit night, and the Black Pig lay at anchor beside the deserted pier. Down below in their bunks, the crew had but one topic of conversation.
That machine, all that money, I just can't get over it.
Nor me neither, pirate me. Proper fantasticklish, I calls it. Hee, put in one coin and bingo, out comes hundreds.
Yeah, we could do with one of them machines aboard this ship, I reckon.
And by morning, as the ship left port, the captain had a cunning plan.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine, all hands on deck. Ah, there you are, lucky lads, every one of you. Just see what your generous captain has procured for you.
Cool. Will I never. It's the magic money machine.
Yeah, now all we need is something to put in it.
Never fear, your captain thinks of everything. It's pay parade today. Have to give him something, you see, to start the ball rolling. Ah, yes, Master Mate, 1 golden crown for you.
Oh, much obliged, I'm sure, Captain.
Generous, isn't he?
1 golden crown for you, Willie, and 1 for you, Pirate Bee.
Blimey, nothing.
Oh, dear.
There, Master Mate, we can't all win all the time, you know.
Yeah, can't we just? You wait. So that's how it is it? I'll show you.
Nay, gently does it. Let me have a go.
But Willie did no better than the others. The pirates' blood was up by now. They pitched out their precious savings and tried again and again, but the money machine swallowed everything. Only the captain seemed happy. And that night, the feeling in the crew's quarters was very different.
It's a blooming swindle, that's what.
Every penny what I'd put aside gone forever. Just think of it. All our lovely money.
All our lovely... And it's still in the machine. What are we waiting for?
Open it up, Pirate Bee. Careful, someone's coming. It's only Tom.
Tommy. Oh, no, it's empty.
Why, of course it's empty. The captain's got the key.
Got the...
Yes, and he cleared it before he went to bed.
Why, the rotten, dirty, thieving, treacherous, double-dealing, shifty, swindling, bare-faced trickster. Come on, wake up, you old crook, you. But nothing. You're coming with us.
No, stop it. I'll give it all back. Help, no, don't.
Oh, dear. Poor Captain.
Poor fiddlesticks. He done us, didn't he? And he won't do us again, will he? Will he?
Nay, but it does seem a bit hard.
And I'll tell you something. You know what's going over next if we don't get our money back? Not the machine this time. Oh, no. It'll be you, Captain.
Oh, I'm the bravest buccaneer.
Hullabaloo-belay. Hullabaloo-bala-belay.
And Cutthroat Jake is nowhere near.
Hullabaloo-belay.
When I'm around, agree you must.
Hullabaloo-belay. Hullabaloo-bala-belay.
You won't see poor old Jake for dust.
Hullabaloo-ba.
Oh!
Nowhere near, eh? Won't see me for dust, will ye? Well, I'm here now, you old scallywag, and you know what the likes of me does to the likes of you. We makes you walk the plank, feeds you to the fishes, eh? Go on, rummage for a plank, one of ye.
Now, Tom the cabin boy had been watching all this going on, and when he saw what was happening, he decided to climb down into Jake's longboat, where he couldn't be seen, but could hear what was going on deck.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Lash it down to the deck over there. Right, now which of ye be first? How about a nice little walk for you, me old fatty mate?
Well, yes, thank you kindly, Captain Jake. Only, me feet.
You can up, can't ye?
Oh, dear.
Come on, I'll count to 10 afore I fires this gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh, yeah, yes, I mean, no, I mean...
10.
Help!
And who's next for the high jump, eh?
Come on, Willie lad, you heard.
Hey, but I can't go by myself. Me legs.
Oh, well, it'll have to be a three-legged race, won't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
6,
5.
4...
No, you don't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh!
And now for the star turn. Your own, your very own, the one and only... Come on, you old rogue, you.
But I really must. I mean...
Feeling shy, are we? Maybe we all ought to count this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9...
Oh!
Right, me handsomes. Let's take a look and see what's left of 'em, shall us?
Lend me your sword, Captain.
Can't see no sign of 'em, Captain Jake.
No, sank like stones, I don't doubt.
Aye, they was heavy enough.
And now perhaps we can get on with our singing practice. Eh, me hearties?
Things is getting out of hand aboard this ship, me handsomes.
Life is becoming impossible aboard our ship, me hearties.
We got so much loot and booty aboard, there's no room to swing a cat o' nine tails.
The ropes are rotten, the sails are seedy, and we're right out of supplies. There's only one thing for it. We need another ship.
Two pirates with only one thought, to capture another ship. And even as they thought it, they saw each other.
A ship, stand to the crew.
Aye, aye, Captain. A sail by Neptune. Call up your shipmates.
Aye, aye, Captain Jake.
Lie low, me hearties. They'll take us for an ordinary ship till we're alongside.
Keep down, all of ye. They'll reckon we're a law-abiding craft. Till we board 'em.
I hope there won't be any fighting, but we'd best be ready for the worst.
Just wait till we get something. Swords at the ready, me bully boys.
Right. Set her on course so we come alongside.
Right. Set her on course so's we come abreast of her.
Now we'll all hide ourselves in the stern so that the ship looks deserted.
We'll lie in wait in the bows, me handsomes. They'll think there's no one aboard.
Someone's got a nasty surprise coming to them.
Someone's got an horrible shock on the way. Pardon my oath, they're making right at us.
It's too good to be true. They're coming straight towards us.
Don't seem to be no one about sleeping off their hot dinners, I dare say.
Looks curiously deserted. Taking their siestas below, I expect.
It'll be nigh perfect for boarding. We'll come bang alongside her stern.
Couldn't be better. We shall be able to step straight aboard her bows. Stand by to go aboard.
Stand by to go aboard.
Off we go! Hey!
Here we come! He's just falling off a plank. We go below and rustle out the crew.
Splendid, splendid. The vessel is ours, me hearties. Only shuddering sharks. Me own ship is drifting away.
Just as well, Captain. Look who's aboard. Over there, see? Cutthroat Jake and Company. They boarded us when we boarded them. Hopping mad by the look of it, and I'm not surprised.
Come back! I'll cut ye to pieces! I'll split ye to smithereens!
You can't. The ship ain't even seaworthy.
And there's no cannonballs to put in cannon!
But,
Never mind, Captain. This ship's got everything you could possibly want on it. Cannons, powder, shot, provisions, and treasure galore in the hold.
whoopee!
Very nice, Captain. You definitively got the best of the bargain.
I certainly did masturbate. And of course, as we all well know, fair exchange is no robbery. Eh, me hearties? Attention, please, me hearties. We are about to set forth on a great voyage of discovery.
Hey, what's that?
Willie?
A journey, Pirate William, to find new lands beyond the sea. I have here a map.
Fat lot of use that is. There's nothing on it.
Precisely, Pirate Barnabas. How can there be anything on it when we haven't discovered it yet?
The day of the captain's departure had come, and a great crowd had assembled to say goodbye to their hero. Even the mayor of the port was there.
And so we bid farewell to our heroic friends. May good fortune attend their intrepid enterprise.
I thank you, Mr. Mayor, and I'll be glad of the fortune on my return. Farewell!
So the Black Pig set forth for the open sea. For the first day or so, all went well. And down in his cabin, Pugwash recorded in his log.
Already I feel as one of the great explorers, dauntless and dogged.
Captain, there's an an hurricane ahead. Dirty great black clouds.
Plundering porpoises, Master Mate. What matter if it... Help! Yes, well, maybe I don't feel quite so dauntless and dogged as... whoops! Help!
The tempest raged for 2 days and nights. Huge waves rose like mountains, and the ship was tossed high and low like an eggshell. The captain managed at last to get to his cabin, and took to his bed in great alarm. And the crew did likewise, feeling very seasick. Only Tom stayed at the wheel, and kept the ship headed into the wind. Then, on the third day, the wind dropped as suddenly as it had begun, and there was the Black Pig drifting slowly on a calm sea.
Land ahoy!
All hands on deck.
There you are, me hearties. What did I tell you? The strange new land
Oh, come off it, Captain. You know that coastline as well as I do.
Hey, there's the beach where we goes paddling. Yes, that's our home port coming into view now.
Dear me, I do believe you're right. And nautical noggins, oh no. The mayor and all, they've come out to meet us.
But we ain't discovered nothing. Don't worry, take the ship into harbour. Where's that map, Captain?
Welcome home, Captain.
Hooray!
And now tell us of the strange new lands you have discovered.
Yes, it's,
Here you are, Captain.
yes, it's, jumping jellyfish. Well, I never. Why, of course, yes, it's, here.
Oh, splendid, Captain. That's all I need. It is a proud moment for us all, sir. I appoint you a freeman of this port, and hereby decree free civic festivities for a week.
Harrowing hurricanes. It'll take me at least a week to recover. I see. All I have to do is to pick up those 4 barrels of French brandy from the quayside at midnight, sail them across the channel,
Deliver them on the English coast at this address.
and I will receive 500 crowns.
Precisely.
It's a deal. Till midnight then. Ta-ta.
Nice work, Frenchy boy. Only it won't be brandy what's in them casks, will it?
It will not. You're too kind, Captain Cutthroat.
Smuggling was a new adventure for Captain Pugwash, but as his ship left the little French port in the moonlight and began the Channel crossing, he felt well pleased. The 4 great brandy barrels had been safely loaded and stowed in the hold. The crew were fast asleep in their quarters, while up in his cabin, the captain enjoyed his nightcap.
Money for old rope, eh, Tom? Or should I say, old brandy? But you'd better take a look below. See those casks are secure.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Right. Open up, me handsomes. Here's what we're going to do. We waits till we're well out to sea, and they all be snoring their fat heads off. Then we outs and at 'em and chops 'em into mincemeat, and we takes over the ship. There's stronger stuff in these here casks than ever old Pugwash dreamed of. Hush! Batten down, all of ye. There's someone coming.
Tom! Everything shipshape down there?
Aye, aye, Captain. But some of the floor planks are loose. I'm just going to nail them down.
Righty-ho, Tom.
But of course, it wasn't the planks that Tom was nailing. And the point was that Jake and his men thought it was the planks. Until it came to their turn to be nailed in. And then it was too late. A few hours later, the Black Pig was nosing into the little English cove where Pugwash was to deliver the brandy.
The Smuggler's Rest. That must be it up there. Take the barrels ashore, me hearties. So far, so good. Now, up the cliff path with 'em, and quiet as the grave. We must not disturb the excise men.
Quiet, Willie boy.
Quiet yourself. I didn't make no noise.
Shh! Silence, master mate.
But I didn't utter nothing, Captain. Oh, dear. Very peculiar. Straight into our trap. Wait for it, lads. Halt! Who goes there?
No!
Caught red-handed. Rascally smugglers, every one of you. Put your barrels down and your hands up. Oh, yes. Brandy, by the look of it. You're under arrest. Please, sir, we're not smugglers. We've captured 2 notorious pirates in those barrels, and 2 more down on the beach. Pirates fiddlesticks. Never heard such a tale in me. By thunder, maybe the boy's right. Open them up. It's Cutthroat Jake, one of the most infamous villains on the coast. Take him away and open up the others. As for you, sir, I owe you an apology.
Oh, not at all.
And what is more, a substantial sum of money. There's a reward of 1,000 crowns on that rascal's head, slippery as an eel and dangerous as the devil. How you caught him, frankly, beats me.
And frankly, if you really want to know, it beats me, too.
Hey, Willie boy, you're supposed to be peeling spuds in the galley. The captain will be hopping mad if he catches you skylarking. Watch it, here he comes.
Pirate William, how often do I have to tell you that suffering seagulls? Why didn't I think of it before? Willie, you're a genius. You've given me the very idea I was looking for.
Oh, course, stone a crow's nest. Me nerves is shattered.
Very upset making, I'm sure, Pirate B. Willie, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What's he up to, then?
He's making something.
Watch out, he's coming.
Careful now. Easy does it. Remember, this is the greatest invention since the wheel. Put it down on the deck.
Oh, dear. Whatever have you been going to done this time, Captain?
Hey, it's a kite.
Precisely, Willie, but this is no ordinary kite. It is a kite designed to carry a man high above the masthead. Let me explain. In the ordinary way, one can only see a few miles from the crow's nest, but with this monster kite floating high above the ship, we shall be able to see for miles, spot enemy ships long before they see us, and pounce on them unawares. It's the sensation of the century.
Oh, yeah? But how'd you take off in the first place?
Air currents, Pirate Barnabas. The forward motion of the ship, the upward movement of the breeze. Simple when you have an education like mine. Right, now who's going up first? Chippering jellyfish. Where have they all gone?
Well, looks like it's going to be you, Captain.
Oh, very well. Master mate, wherever you are, I want the weather forecast.
Yeah, aye, Captain. That is, yes, Captain. Yeah, it's the shipping forecast. Winds fresh to strong and variable.
Oh, well, that's all I need, Master Mate. Come, Tom, to the poop deck, and carefully.
Very soon, all was ready. Pugwash sat in his kite, while Willie stood by on the winch.
Prepare for takeoff. More sail, me hearties. Full speed ahead.
Aye, Captain. Full speed it is.
And I'm away. Whoopee! It's fantastic. Higher, Willie. Higher.
Aye, Captain.
Just think of it. I could be free. Free to...
Can't hear. Say it again.
Could be free, I said. Could be free.
Hey, cut me free. Aye, Captain. Here we go.
Whoa! Help!
Oh, dear. That's towed it.
It's all right. We're coming, Captain.
Oh, well, hurry up then. The water. It's wet. Staggering starfish. What about me?
It's all right, Captain. We got the kite.
Yeah, the sensation of the century. Couldn't risk losing that. Aye, the greatest invention since the wheel. Don't worry, Captain. We'll come back for you later. Captain, wake up. Just look at that there bird.
Really, master mate, we are pirates, not bird watchers. Suffering seagulls, what the...
Neither a seagull nor suffering, Captain. That there bird is a dodo.
Rubbish, fiddlesticks. Everybody knows the dodo is extinct. Died out years ago.
Not here it didn't. On this here far-flung Indian Ocean highland, the dodo is not dead.
You realize what this means, my hearties? The whole world thinks the dodo is extinct. If we could capture this little lot and take them home, our fortune would be made.
Oh, first catch a dodo, Captain.
But, Captain...
Hey, I'll catch one. Watch.
But, Captain...
Quiet, Tom. Willie!
Sogged on its tail. That's what.
Come back, Willie.
But if you take all these dodos away, they really will die out.
Rubbish, Tom. No, Willie. I have a far better plan. We will build a trap. A dodo trap. To work, me hearties. We'll have it there, under that tree.
Oi, oi, Captain, sir.
And what shall we use to bait the trap?
Donuts, Captain. I know dodos adore donuts.
Splendid, splendid, me hearties. Bait in position, master mate.
Oi, oi, Captain.
Right. Now we shall all hide in the tree over the trap and watch as the dodos fly into it.
But, Captain...
Oh, stop butting, Tom. You just lie low below and keep quiet.
Now for the dodos. Hey, I could do with one of those
Quiet, Willie.
What's that?
Probably the mother dodo calling its yeah.
I was trying to tell you, Captain. Dodos can't fly anyway, even if pirates can. Downwards.
Don't stand there chattering, Tom. Get us out of here.
So Tom set to work to get the pirates out of their own dodo trap. They were all tired and very hungry by the time they'd finished. And as Tom rowed them all back that evening to the Black Pig, the dodos watched and wondered what these curious creatures were.
We'll all have supper in bed tonight, Tom, and mind it's a good one. We shall need all our strength if we are to hunt the dodo more successfully tomorrow.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So Tom gave them all a huge supper of doughnuts, soaked in rum. All the doughnuts they hadn't used for the dodo trap. And the pirates slept far more deeply than they'd ever meant to. In fact, the next day they overslept for hours, while Tom sailed the ship as far away from the island of the dodos as he possibly could.
All hands on deck! All hands on deck! Fall in for the dodo hunt!
Dodos, Captain? What are you talking about? There aren't any dodos in the middle of the ocean.
But the island, those birds, where are they?
You must have been dreaming, Captain. We're nowhere near land.
And as the crew were all far too sleepy to remember anything, the captain gave up. The Black Pig continued her voyage over the wide Indian Ocean. The dodos continued to live peacefully on their island. And for all we know, they may still be there.
Here they comes, me handsomes.
I don't know why we bothers to come ashore in this dead and alive joint.
Aye, give me the high seas any day. There's nought to do here.
Arr, we'll give 'em something to do and all. After 'em, boys! Ha ha ha!
Help! Oh, help! Where are they, master mate?
Right behind you, Captain.
There they go!
Saved me, hearties. Look, over there, the theatre. We'll get inside, hide among the audience.
But we ain't got no tickets.
We'll make for the side door. Hurry! But where's the audience? Stuttering starfish. We're on the stage.
But, Captain, I tell you, it's the safest place. But do anything. Dance. Listen, I'll give you a tune. Right, here goes. Oh dear, here comes Jake. Tell him a joke or something.
Oh, yes. Master mate, what's the difference between a cannonball and a cauliflower?
Don't know, I'm sure, Captain.
That's the last time I send you out shopping.
I say, stop pushing there. Knock, knock, Willie.
Who's there?
Me.
Me who?
Mean to say you don't recognise me?
Sit down, sir. You're spoiling the show. I say. What do I say, Tom?
You say run for it, Captain.
Run for it!
Where are they? Which way do they go? I say, get off the stage! Go on! I'll split you to pieces, I'll... Take that! Ah! And that! And that! Oh, not this!
Don't move, any of you. You're all under arrest, a lot of you, for a serious breach of public peace and order. Take them away.
Yes. Sounds as though they're still enjoying themselves. And if ever we can't make a living as pirates, we'll know what to do. Eh, me hearties? Sea monster! Sea monster! Heave to! Splendid! Our trials well completed. We may now proceed to action. Right, me me hearties. Our ship is here, concealed from the island by those high rocks behind us. On the highest point of the island, Cutthroat Jake is encamped with the greatest hoard of treasure in history. At dawn tomorrow, when the tide is high, but the water shallow enough to walk through, we shall don our monstrous disguise and advance upon the foe. They'll be terrified, of course, abandon the treasure, take to their ship, and the booty will be ours. We shall be rich as kings, thanks to the Mark I man-manned, do-it-yourself sea monster.
All was quiet at dawn next day, as Jake and his men slept on their treasure, while Captain Pugwash formed up his team for the attack.
Tailman Willie,
Present, Captain.
Huntmen Mate and Barnabas,
Present, Captain.
and myself, of course, at the head. Prepare to advance.
Whoa! Captain Jake, wake up! There's a monstrous man-eating monster! It's coming ashore and
You numbskull, you! I'll teach you that creeping catfish! He's right. It's coming closer. We'll be eaten alive. Run for it! Run, all of you!
And a moment later, Jake and his crew were dashing in terror from their encampment, while on the other side of the island, the monster was arriving bit by bit on the beach.
It's worked, it's worked. See, they've abandoned their position. Forward, me hearties, to the treasure. Lolloping landlubbers, just look at that loot. Gold, silver, treasure chests. Oh, there's enough booty there to bury a brontosaurus.
Very remarkable, Captain. But, Captain, where's Willie?
What about Willie?
There he is. He's still in his tail.
Help, I'm lost. Where's me ump? Where's me head?
Take it off, Willie.
I can't. I'm stuck.
Heel, Willie, heel.
I'm not a heel. I'm a tail.
This way, Willie. Oh, dear. He do look a bit peculiar, don't he?
Now, all the time that Willie was running about, Jake and his men were on their way back to their ship.
By all the demons of the deep! What's that I see? A tail, by thunder! But by itself! Where's the rest of it? Why, curses, Pugwash and his crew! We've been tricked!
Oh, Willie, at last.
Aye, the tail always comes last, doesn't it?
Man the cannons! We'll blast them off the face of the island, then go back for the loot!
But meanwhile, attracted by the sight of the mock sea monster, a real sea monster, huge, hairy and horrible, was approaching the scene.
Oh, Captain Jake! Look what's arrived!
Scupper me skull and crossbones! We're foiled again! Hoist all sail! Full speed away!
Oh, look at that then. That'll keep old Jake busy for a while, and we'd better hurry away before the monster comes back for its second course.
Yeah, but, what are we going to use to carry this little lot off then, eh?
Hee, me tail, of course.
And so, as Jake's ship fled from the jaws of the sea monster, the pirates loaded up the treasure into Willie's tail, and then set off back to their ship in triumph.
Just wait till I get back to Wigan. I won't half have a tale to tell. Always was a bit of a wag. Oh, yes, I come here quite a lot.
Silence in court! Gentlemen of the jury, you have heard the case against this notorious pirate, this vile criminal whose very existence is a threat to the safety of respectable, law-abiding citizens, such as yourselves. How say you then? Is the prisoner guilty, or by some improbable chance not guilty?
Guilty, my lord. Very guilty indeed.
Horatio Pugwash, you have been rightly found guilty of the unspeakable crime of piracy, and I have much pleasure in sentencing you to have your head chopped off tomorrow morning at 7 precisely on Chopping Block Hill, and a jolly good riddance too. Next case, please.
Poor Captain Pugwash. His crimes had indeed caught up with him, and on board the Black Pig,
There he goes.
They're marching him into the jailhouse.
Yeah, and he's for the chopper first thing tomorrow.
He never were much good at getting up in the morning.
Oh, and he weren't much of a captain neither. But he's the only one we got.
Goodness, what a lot of long faces. Nobody's going to chop his head off. Listen. And as Tom explained his plan, the pirates realized that there was hope after all. And at 6 o'clock next morning,
Hey, sentry, quick! The prisoner Pugwash is trying to escape into the moat.
What's that? Where? I can't see nothing down there. Oh, I don't know. You young varmints always try to...
an hour later, the church clock struck 7, and all the townsfolk were up early, making their way to Chopping Block Hill to witness the end of Captain Pugwash. Then, out of the prison gates at the other end of the town, came the condemned man and his escort. The wretched captain was so frightened that he kept his eyes tight shut in sheer terror.
Stuttering starfish. I wish I'd stuck to dry land. What have I done to deserve this? Maybe if I'd been more generous with me crew, shared out the booty. But it's too late now.
In fact, the captain was feeling so miserable that he didn't notice that they were going downhill, not up. And when he did start to go up, he thought it was onto the scaffold.
Prisoner and escort! Halt!
No, please. I'll be good. I'll go straight.
Oh, come off it, Captain. You'll be crookeder than ever when you see where you are.
Precisely, Captain. Aboard your own ship.
But
We won't forget that bit about fair shares for all of us.
Quick, get underway before the crowd sees what's happened.
And very soon the ship was sailing out of the harbour with Captain Pugwash at the wheel.
thought they could chop me head off indeed. But I was too clever for 'em. Kept me head in more ways than one, eh, Tom?
But Tom was watching the angry crowd on the quayside, and he said nothing as the ship gathered speed on another voyage to strange lands and even stranger adventures.